This is Ben Ginsberg, Republican lobbyist and lawyer. He was once on a list of Washington's most powerful but least famous people because he's a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. He was the top lawyer for the George W. Bush presidential campaigns, including in the Florida recount in 2000. Here's the actor Bob Balaban playing Ben Ginsberg in the HBO movie about the recount in Florida. Ben Ginsberg worked for Minnesota Republican Norm Coleman when Coleman unsuccessfully challenged his loss to Senator Al Franken. Ben Ginsberg has worked for the RNC and the Republican Senate Committee and the Republican Congressional Committee. He even advised the Swift Boat guys in 2004. And now, of course, Ben Ginsberg is the lawyer for the Mitt Romney campaign. So Ben Ginsberg is one of those guys you have never heard of, but for whom you still might want to set a Google alert. He's like a Zelig in an elephant suit. When big, important things are going on in the Republican Party, he's usually there on the ground. Where's Ben Ginsberg today? Today he was at a Rules Committee meeting in Tampa, trying to prevent the Republican Party from ever again having the Ron Paul problem that they had this year. This year, even though Ron Paul did not win any state primaries or caucuses, Ron Paul supporters used the party political process to win delegates from multiple states for Ron Paul anyway. There are almost 200 Ron Paul delegates at the convention this year because of that, even though he didn't win any states. But yeah, that is probably never happening again, because Ben Ginsberg just pushed through a new rule that basically says when a candidate wins a Republican Party primary or caucus, they get the corresponding number of delegates, period, full stop, end of story. Republicans also moved up the day that Mr. Romney will technically be crowned the Republican nominee. That happens at the roll call, and that was supposed to happen on Wednesday, when it would have been broadcast on the networks live. They've now moved it to Monday instead, when there will be no live network coverage, which takes care of one little optics problem they were worried they might have. As the New York Times put it, some supporters of Mr. Paul have been pushing to make their voices heard during the roll call vote. Several supporters have signaled their interest in making their admiration for Ron Paul known on the convention floor. Well, now, after these changes, they can get those yayas out on the convention floor, but not when the network TV cameras are there to show it. Thanks for playing, Ron Paul supporters. The Republican Party is still trying to wish you out of existence. You know, even if the networks aren't there on Monday, we will be. That does it for us tonight. We will see you again tomorrow night. And now it is time for the premiere of Mitt Romney, The Making of a Candidate. Have a great time not being in prison tonight. Stay tuned for this. Good night.